Hello and welcome everyone. It's Tips Tuesday. That means we're here with some social media marketing tips for you. I'm Laura Rubenstein here with the awesome Rosemary O'Neill. Hi, Rosemary.
Hello, happy first week of fall, right? Or second day of fall.
Yes, yes. I think second, third. Yeah, we just hit the fall equinox, and so days are getting shorter. That means we have longer times in the evenings to play on our computers.
That's right. And I've already had my first pumpkin spice latte, so I'm all set.
Whoa. Yep, you're into fall mode. It's great. Well, today we're going to get into video creation mode. There are so many tools out there. And in case you're wondering what we're using to do different things, you can take advantage. Now, we've already talked about one that was audio to video, which was really cool. And we'll go over that again. But today we thought we'd bring you three, maybe four tools. There are a ton out there that we like using to create quick, fun videos online that you can use to showcase your business, your a tip. What else do you use video for, Rosemary?
I think it's good when you can get motion involved. It's good for marketing to include in your content marketing as part of a larger piece. And they're so shareable, I think, that it really helps up your social game as well. We know people stop scrolling in the feed when there's something moving. So it's kind of good across the board to have something in your back pocket.
All right, and we'll keep bringing you some new ideas about that. But today we have some tried and true tools you can get online right away with and start using and creating video easy. And I want to start with yours, the one you talk about and you've done some work with. So which one do you want to bring to the table?
My personal fave is Adobe Spark. And, sometimes you think about some of the Adobe tools are so deep and so sophisticated that it's scary to jump in and try them because they have so many features. But I really found I was using Adobe Spark on my phone and it's very non-intimidating. It's nicely integrated. You can easily pull images and videos from your phone just right and start playing with it, working with it right away. There is a free version. You're going to have a little watermark, but it's having the Adobe name on there. It's not a killer. And I think their plan is like, I don't know, $10 a month to get the rest of the tools. So it's because it's Adobe. It's got everything you could possibly want. But for me, as someone who's not necessarily a graphic designer, I felt like it was something I could jump in and not be afraid to try things and experiment with it.
Exactly. You know, what's really cool is that you can look really professional in these with using these tools, and you don't have to know a whole lot about it. The more you study, and they have great blogs on both Adobe's site as well as Canva has great blogs, and you can Google how to make lay out a video. But the nice thing is they're kind of ready for you to get going. They have some really cool tools for you here. And I'm just logging in because I have a couple of things that I've made. You can upload videos that you've taken and reformat them. You can create videos from scratch. I'm going to actually show you something I was playing with for, I thought I'd do uh, something for a client to show them. And so I'm going to share my screen and I'll show you what the tool looks like, when you go into your account. And it's spark.adobe.com, by the way. It's Adobe product. And not only can you create video, but you can create beautiful looking images. So here's an image, for example, and it's got quotes, but you could turn this quote into a video if you wanted to. So here's the quote, and this was for Mother's Day. Mothers are magical. And I did everything here on Adobe. They have different layouts and stuff. So that's another tool for just static posts, but you can also do videos. So I
We
see
should
one that
also mention that they've got a great library of stock
stock.
things that you can pull from too. So if you don't have anything great to use, you can use some images and videos from their own library.
Right. So most of these are images, but there is a video in here. And here's, is that a video? I don't know if it's a video.
Can you
Let's see.
sort? Maybe the sort lets you.
It might. I just wanted to flip through and see what I have. That's a really good idea. But in the meantime, it's bringing this up. And tell us about what you love about doing it on your phone.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but my phone is never farther than a foot away from me, for good or bad. So if I want to capture something in the moment and do something with it, sometimes you have to strike when the inspiration hits you. So that immediacy of being able to just pop onto my phone and do it is great. Like, here's a great example. If you're at a conference or something and you want to send out something from the conference using the hashtag and get some attention going with that, this would be a great tool because it's in your phone. You can immediately dress it up and do something professional in a matter of seconds. And then the conference organizers will love you. You'll get attention for your tweet. You know, it's just great to be able to access professional tools on the fly like that.
Right. It's awesome. So I think this is a video, and so you would take a video you shot, put it into Spark, and fix it up a little bit. Is that what you would do? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
you can overlay text. You could pull a quote from the speaker. You could, if they've written a book, as a lot of conference speakers have, you could inject a little image of the book over their picture. I mean, you could really,
So you take pictures and you turn them into videos.
yes, you could do that too. Yep.
Interesting. Great. So this is one, and you know what? I'm going to stop share and share with sound because it has sound. That's the beautiful thing. It puts
Woo.
some royalty-free music in there as well. So, woohoo. I was like, I realized I didn't share the sound. Okay, so now you're seeing this. Welcome. Here are some quick tips, but that's really not the beginning of the video. When I start playing, oh, maybe it is. Oh, this is their video. Oh, here's my video. Boom. Now it's in edit mode, but I'm going to play it for you. And let's see, I can either play it up here or down here. And it looks like that's, there you go. So you do get the watermark if you're using the free version. But there is an example of putting in a few images, some text, and getting it going, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple to use, and you don't have to spend a lot of time to get it going because the paid plan is fairly inexpensive. If you use these a lot in your business, it might be worth checking out.
Right. Excellent. So that's Adobe Spark, and you get it at spark.adobe.com or on your phone. Look for Adobe Spark, and free to use. The images don't have a watermark on them that I noticed when you create just the videos. So that's really cool. So I'm loving the Adobe Spark. Another one that I've just started playing with is Wave.video. You probably hear a lot about that from a lot of different social media people. Wave.video. And it has a really cool, we have to show this, dancing guy on the front because he's fun. He's just fun. He just makes you want to dance. So let's all dance a little bit.
It makes me
Right? It just, I don't know how you get a video that has that exact thing on it, but he's just all about dancing. But you can create some really cool video. And so I was working on a video not too long ago on Wave, and it's somewhere in my screen here, but let me log in. Oh yeah, here. There's lots of Wave videos going on here. So when you log in, you can create videos, and I thought I did a newer one on Wave. Maybe it was on, no, this is not Wave. This is Shaker. I'm like, that's not Wave.
psych.
That's the next one we're coming to. Well, let's go to Wave and wave it. Yeah, y'all.
That guy is so distracting.
I know, isn't he great? All right, here. Now I'm logged in here. If you go to my projects up in the right, we can see what I've started. I did one for Social Buzz Club. You'll love this one,
Woo,
actually.
ding.
So, ding what? So a couple of videos I did. One was for, whoops, they are very persistent here. Okay, so one was for, let's see. I'm going to edit this one. And this is just to promote Social Buzz. Oh, no, this is our rap song. Did you know we have a rap song?
No.
Okay, so for Social Buzz Club, we have a rap song. And I've been wanting to put a video together for a long time. And I don't know if this is the one. This looks like it's,
If you need a buzz,
oh, sorry.
if you need
It is
a
the one.
buzz, no, it is not tough. There is a place you love, the Social Buzz Club, the place that you need to be set free. They'll make you feel at home like a king on his throne. Information you love, the Social Buzz Club will help you with your goals
There
and
you
help
are.
you take the toll. No, you can't go wrong. Socialbuzzclub.com. So do not delay. Visit today.
You love that?
That is awesome. That is so awesome. That's going to be going through my head the rest of the day.
Good. This goes through my head all the time. So we had that rap song made on Fiverr. Now I did give him some ideas about the words and he recorded it. And then I brought that MP3 in here and I put all those elements in. Some of them were images I had and some of them were stock images from Wave. And that's like a minute video, 36-second video. And
So
so
how
it's
long would you say it took you to create that, like on the platform?
Um, well, I had to create a couple of images. So once those were created, probably 20, 30 minutes. And finessing the time took another 10, 15. So it does take time if you want to finesse it and get it right. And I'm still working on, working on another version of this as well. And so you can play with it. You can play a long time with these things, or you can make them really short. I could have just put one image up and the soundtrack. You know, I could
Hmm.
have just had the logo and the soundtrack and that would be fine, but I wanted to make it more dynamic. The image where you see the screen scrolling is actually a static image that it's zooming, it's panning up one image. So
So you could use that for like a software demo thing if you were doing a quick one and you wanted to focus in on different parts of the page, maybe?
well, yeah, I use this just their zoom pan feature that just, there's one that go in, there's one that goes out, there's one that go up, there's one that go down, and there's one that go left and right. So if there's something in one of those, I wouldn't make it in a certain spot zoom in because then you'd need a video. But if
Hmm.
it's in the middle and you wanted to just bring it out more a little bit, you just extend the time of it. And that just so happened that I had a long enough image that it looked like I was scrolling. So just a little insider tip there.
Very cool.
But that's what I liked about this because I could put words on top of it. They had a nice selection of free images. I could put in my own images. I could make it, the length is very flexible. Now the next one I want to share with you, Shaker, is not as flexible, but it's professionally designed. Okay, so this one I designed with however I wanted to put the pieces in there. The elements are pre-designed, preset times, and you can change things like colors, words, and photos. And that's it. Okay, so that's Shaker, Shakr. And you know what I'm going to do for people right now is I have links to all these places so you can get them. I'm going to put them right into our chat on Transform Today's not website, on the chat box here on Transform Today Inc. And they're there for you now, so you can check them out. But Shaker is the last one I thought we covered today, Shakr. Shaker. I don't know, maybe I don't really know how they say it, but maybe I will get them. There's so many more. One is Promo Republic, I think is one, and that's similar to Wave and Shaker. It's kind of a hybrid between the two. Preset video clips you can use, which is nice if you don't have that creative spark and you want something already. It's like stock video basically for you. Shaker was what I was starting to show you. Okay, so this I'm going to share on my screen in a quick second here. Have you ever heard of Shaker?
I haven't heard of that one. So I'm always, of course, on Tips Tuesday. I'm always learning things too. So this is good.
Yeah, so
More tools
Shaker,
in the toolkit.
this is the homepage, right, of Shaker. But once you log in, you're in with your videos, and you can see all kinds of videos, square, rectangular, stories. So here we can play this one. This is a square video. Whoops. It's my computer decided to do some updating right now. Don't you love that? Maybe that, nope. Let's see. There. Probably have to download it to show it to you.
You can see that it's really slick though.
It's very slick, and I put all these images in here. I actually do have the video somewhere. If I was really good, I'd have that up for you.
Did you do that under their free version?
No, you actually have to buy videos. Yeah. So this is not free. I do love pause it for right now and see if I can find the actual video that I made of this, because and then I can do it for you. And I don't know that I do have that. So you get the idea. Or maybe I can put it up here and play the last 10 seconds. Maybe not. No, it's not liking me right now. Too much RAM being taken up on my computer with the screen share and the sound share. So this is pretty high quality, but I was limited. I only had 3 lines, for example, here, right? I only had, this video, the way, this, I could only change the background. I cannot change the font. So it's just a template that you fill in with your own pictures. It tells you need 4 pictures. You have to have, 5 different things to say in a story. So you have to storyboard it out. And then I think, like, if you go to the templates, I don't know if you go to my dashboard, if you go to create a new one, then you would see, let's see, video designs, that's a premium feature. So I do have an account where I have probably, getting started here. There's a video. Well, that's interesting. Showing me make a new video. If you make a new video, then it asks you what kind you want, and you can choose and sort by different kinds, different time frames. So the times are limited, and you can filter by, okay, well, I want a square, or I want landscape versions. I want it for optimized for this. And
Wow.
you can say what length do you want, and I think they only go up to 60 seconds. So these are short ones. So if I only want ones that are 30 seconds or 10 seconds, then it can filter and start the search of those templates, and I'll see the, these are you can make it 6 so there's some of them you have more options with 6 to 30 seconds. And so if I wanted to make something that looked kind of like this, where I would put in a either a stock video, but it's basically going to be that one video. You'll need one video. Do you see how it says? You need one video right here. And you can customize the color. So probably the color of the font. I can change the audio, and that's it.
Wow.
So yeah, so that's what Shaker does, but it's like quick, sort of. Although I did spend a lot of time actually on that last one. So
now, do they offer stock photos or videos in Shaker?
Yes, you can use their stock videos, because you could use their video as it is, right? You could just say, hey, this is the video I want this cat playing.
Who doesn't want cats playing? Come on.
Right. So, and then I would need 4 videos and 1 image, right? But it would be around 10 seconds. It's only a 10-second video, and it's, you can make it. Here's one, Rosemary. So again, this is just 4 images. Do you see how and it looks like it's scrolling up with 4 images. You've got this one thing and your URL. And sometimes the things you want to write don't look right because it's too long. It's like, if you want to explain thing that's more than 5 words here, you have to get creative in a new way. And that's what I did with these videos. They're good for like ads, Mostly I would use these for ads. And then for, wave.video, that's a little more flexible. Spark is even more flexible. And then of course you go to higher end tools for that. So those are some cute, cool videos we have today for you, video tools. And come over to the Facebook page at Transform Today Inc. and the links are there for you to use. And the one we talked about a couple of weeks ago, which got rave reviews, and I know you loved, is the Audiogram app. Get audio. Yeah, I put the link in here. That's the link. The link is it's a bit.ly link. So if you get to the bit.ly link, the bit.ly link is bit.ly/audiogram10. That makes it easier. Get 10 free credits if you use that link. And what I love about that is you can take a podcast you've been on and take a snippet out of it, the audio, put an image to it, and it shows that you're talking on it. So it becomes like, and you can put captions on it. It'll transcribe it for you, and you can edit it to make sure it's correct, which is really unique and great. There's a couple of apps out there that do it. I particularly like the Audiogram app, Get Audiogram or something like that. But if you go to my bit.ly/audiogram10, you'll get 10 credits for free. And I want to show you how we talked about a couple of weeks ago, we went to bestseller.
Yes, that's right.
So I did an audiogram on an interview that I was interviewed on about the book, and I thought I'd play that audiogram for you. I'm not sharing my screen yet, right?
Not yet.
Okay, so may have to shut down a couple of things here. And there we go. And do you have a question or comment?
And well, at some point the computer cries uncle, right? If you have too many things live at the same time.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Yeah, I still remember listening to that dial-up sound when you had to try and get online. So this is all magic to me.
It is magic. It's so cool. All right, so I made a square video. That's what Audiogram's really good for, about this. And here it is. I have a deck of wisdom cards called the Feminine Power Cards, and I've really got to write the companion book, the full book that goes along with all 52 cards. And then I said, well, what if I wrote one chapter? And what if that one chapter could be amongst other chapters with other people, and at least that one chapter get published? And then the opportunity for the Voices of the 21st Century came. It was like perfect timing. The card is the title of the chapter, and the card says, when women gather, the world changes, right? So when women gather, the world changes. And it's specifically worded that way because just by the true nature of us gathering, and this is proven to me over and over and over again, when I'm getting together with women in my life, it shifts something in the world. And in the book, I talk about a particular day, the day I actually sat down to write my chapter. I had a magical day of connecting with women, and there was a shift that happened. So they'll have to read the book to find out what that was. Pretty cool, right?
Oh, and good teaser.
Teaser. We like the teaser.
Yeah, I like about them that their little watermark thing is so unobtrusive too.
Right.
In the lower right corner, it almost looks like a logo part of what you've done. So it's very elegant looking when it's done.
Yeah. And so, that is a really powerful way to use your audio from your podcasts to do teasers for your interviews, and to get people to those interviews. So definitely try that if you haven't. That's one of my favorite tools. I think it's just the niftiest thing because it does the captioning. I did, by the way, I'm just going to throw it in because we love to do this, and we can talk about it more. Why not? There's something called Audacity. Have you heard of that software?
That sounds familiar, but I haven't played with it.
So Audacity is an audio editing tool. So I took the audio from my podcast, and from that was actually a video interview. I took the audio from it and I uploaded it into this free software you can download called Audacity, Audacity, audacity.com, I think. Just Google Audacity, Audacity, Acity. And Audacity is great. It's been around forever. It's freeware for audio editing. So I took out my ums, I took out my ahs, I took out extra breaths that you heard, and I got it into a minute, that teaser. So I did spend some time on it, but it's worth it, because then you can use it over and over. I can use it on Facebook. I can use it on Instagram. I can use it in a blog post. So I can use it on LinkedIn. It's great.
Reuse, recycle, reduce, right?
And repurpose.
Repurpose.
That's right. So we leave you with that good for the environment and good for your lifestyle tip. And we'll be back with another Tip Tuesday next week. Anything else you want to leave people with, Rosemary?
I'd say have a great week, everyone.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.